Hallöchen, herzlich willkommen zurück. So, wir haben einiges zu erledigen. Wir haben ja die Handelsware, haben wir ja verschiffen lassen. Ohne Wissen von Vasco, der uns jetzt gleich voll sitzen wird, wenn wir das abgeben. Aber wir müssen es tun. Und willkommen in der neuen Stadt. So.
Excellency, it is an immense... What might I...
So, haben wir da irgendwas? Nö. Halt. Die behalten wir. Oh, die Stiefel kann man anziehen. Mantel hat ja irgendwie was Neues, mantelmäßig. Wie ist der Mantel? Nö. Ja, dann ziehen wir mal die Schuhe an. Die Handschuhe, kann man die... Da kann man was einbauen, aber da ist Handwerk drin. Da müssen wir mal gucken, Handwerk. Aber irgendwo Handwerk kriegen.
Have you seen anything to... Thank you for your
So.
visit. See you soon.
Man kann überall und alles einsammeln. Finde ich sehr schön, persönlich. Weil bei manchen anderen Spielen muss man das skillen und dann, wenn man erwischt wird, dann kriegt man eins auf die Schnauze. Hier. Nimm doch mit. So in der Art. Ist eher alles die Lumpe mit, nimm mit. Gut, gehört eh in die Kiste, steht bloß so rum. Also danach steht hier ein Händler, aber das ist... So. Also Fallen habe ich noch nicht ausgelegt. Ob es Bonuspunkte gibt? So. Ja, Mourinho.
Well, I'll be damned, it's Captain Kurt.
Manfred, still a quartermaster?
Always, as you can see. What can I do for you?
We've come to find you regarding the merchandise that Kurt was taking care of.
Ah, the commander's cargo, yes. I was told that had come in. And so he's got you working on this. Lucky Kurt. It helps to have friends in high places.
Is everything in order?
Alas, no. Our merchandise has been unloaded into one of those dock storehouses. They are well guarded. A little less at night, but in spite of that, we weren't able to get them back.
Since these crates are registered in the ship's manifest, make an official request.
The modification of the manifest might have fooled a quartermaster, but it won't fool the port authority. We'd have too many details to explain to them, and our commander would not like that.
What? Is he waiting for us to bring them to him then?
No, of course not. But Kurt needs to find the right storehouse, as well as a discreet way to get in. And he must also mark the crates that belong to us.
Why's that? They're already marked with an inscription.
Most of the men are illiterate. A coloured mark will stick out for them to find. But they need to be quick about it. They won't have the time to decipher a name.
I see. Well, let's see what we're able to do.
Is there anything else?
Ja.
No, thank you.
My ship's being used to move your contraband, and now you want to sneak into one of our warehouses.
Kurt was given the order. If we want to help him, we don't have a choice.
I don't like this. But, since I've been sacked, let's just say that this will be a little bit of revenge.
How are we to know in which warehouse we'll find this damned cargo?
I'm afraid we're going to have to take a look at all of them.
That won't be necessary. My entire cargo has been placed in the warehouse closest to my ship. And if you wouldn't mind wearing some laws, we'll be less suspicious. I would like to avoid fighting the weather. Annoyance to my family.
Come closer, good people. The cure in wine from the
So, haben wir noch. Na, also. Das stört mich auch, dass der immer noch einen Schritt nach vorne machen muss.
Are your boots worn through? Is
Obwohl ich schon stehen geblieben bin. Das kotzt mich dermaßen an. So. Das ist jetzt hier Nummer 1. Nummer 2, also da. Ja, keine Ahnung, Funktion, ja genau. Na komm.
Poison on my blade.
Then let's go! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Tja. Ich bin nicht mehr so ein schwaches Kind. Also wir können gleich in die anderen Lagerhaus, wie es ja wo es ist.
Here are the crates we've been looking for. It appears that one of them has been broken. It's full of weapons.
That doesn't seem right. It is our clients that supply us weapons on Tier-4D.
You didn't know what was in the crates?
No. I don't concern myself with the commander's business. I should take a look into this. I have some friends here that must know what this is all about.
Let me know what you discover. Now, let's mark these crates and get going.
Ja. Das sind schon die ersten Anzeichen, dass dieser kleine Kurt ein kleiner Mistkäfer ist. So. Wir haben es markiert. Haben wir irgendwas zum Einsammeln? Da oben vielleicht? Nö. Okay, dann geht's natürlich wieder unten raus. Wie immer. Wegen, er hat's nicht gewusst. Im Arsch hat er nicht gewusst. Am Arsch ist die Sonne blond, weißt du? Ein kleiner verräterischer Lackapfel. So, wo müssen wir jetzt hin? Okay, Mutter zur Gendarmerie, kann man sagen. Was für ein Pimps? So. Heute nicht ganz so lange. Wenn ich den ersten Part noch hochladen tue. Aber wir werden ein paar Missionen machen.
Hello, Your Excellency.
So.
We have found a way into the storehouse and we have marked all of the crates.
Perfect. I shall ask my men to follow the same path.
One of the crates was damaged. I was quite surprised by what I found in it.
Really? To be honest with you, the commander never told me what was in them. I received the order to deliver them as soon as Kurt accomplished his mission, without any further instructions. For what it's worth, I thank you for your help, and I hope you can accept this modest token for everything you've done.
If you have another moment, Your Excellency, I would like to ask you for your help. We have a serious problem that I did not hear of until recently. A problem that concerns you closely.
I'm listening.
I was told that some of our soldiers have been extorting large sums of money from the town merchants, under the pretext of financing their protection.
Are you telling me that the guard is extorting merchants in our city?
Indeed. Some merchants have been assaulted, and one of them has even been found dead.
I hope you don't intend to conceal this information. If my cousin learns of this...
Oh no, certainly not, Your Excellency. We intend to punish the guilty party with the greatest severity. But the merchants refuse to give us the slightest testimony. The guard frightens them, and rightly so. We won't be able to put a stop to these crimes without outside help.
Count on me. I'll take care of it. No, thank you.
Ja, Stufe 5. Okay, die 3 Händler. Die werden nur mit uns reden. Dann erstmal zur magischen Heilung. Kommen Talente. So, jetzt haben wir nämlich schon Rang 2. Kiste. Da ist der erste Händler.
Greetings. You look like someone who would know how to use a blade. If you're looking for the best steel, you're in the right place. Weapons, armors, ammunition, I have it all. And if you have a special request, my associates will be glad to make it for you.
Eigentlich danke für 112 Follows, aber gleichzeitig, wo der 112. Follow gekommen ist, ist einer abgehauen. Das bricht mir das Herz.
I'm currently investigating an extortion case involving the guard. Are you one of the merchants who has been threatened?
No, not at all. I've never heard of this business. Someone must have lied to you.
Really? Come on. If you want these guards to be arrested, you need to talk to me.
I mean no offence, but you won't be able to do anything. And snitching don't end well. I want to hold on to my business. And my life. How about some new armour, Your Excellency?
I was told that someone found a merchant's body. Did you know him?
Of course. The town isn't that big. We all know each other here. Poor Renault. We found his body on the street by the port. He was beaten to death. One of his associates half-heartedly took over the shop.
Have the culprits been found?
No. Listen. Nobody wants to talk about this. We don't want any trouble. It's been months since it happened. An investigation's not going to bring him back.
You are obviously a victim of these bandits. One of your people is dead. Yet you refuse to help me. Why?
It's precisely because one of our people is dead. Now, you can either buy something or let me get back to work. Because I am not going to say one more word about this case.
Feiglinge.
The law of silence is at work. Nobody saw anything, nobody knows anything.
So, da haben wir den nächsten.
Come closer.
Sire, I am pleased to welcome you to the best wine and spirit shop in Tearfredy. If you're looking for something to accompany a fine meal,
Ach, der hat
or
Handschuhe
for a gift
an.
for someone,
Ich dachte, der hat
you've
die
come to
Krankheit.
the right place.
Thank you, but I'm not here for that. I'm conducting an investigation. Some merchants are being extorted by members of the guard.
Are you sure? It's probably just a nasty rumour. Someone must have misinformed you.
Come now. I am the legate of the congregation. If guards threaten you, I could arrange protection for you.
Threats? No, I assure you.
I was told a merchant had been found dead.
Really? Oh, I didn't know. No one told me about that. What was his name?
Come on, don't take me for a fool. You know very well who I'm talking about.
I don't? Really? I don't. So, what sort of wine would you like to pair your food with? You need something strong when eating game.
You're obviously terrified. Don't you think it's better to tell me everything?
Listen, I've no desire to get into trouble. Please leave me.
But if you don't help me, you will never be rid of these guards.
I told you, I don't know what you're talking about.
So, jetzt Nummer 3.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
I'm conducting an investigation. Apparently, some merchants are being extorted by some members of the guard.
Really? That's terrible, Your Excellency.
As legate, it is my duty to ensure the safety and well-being of the citizens of our town. So please, if you have any information...
I don't know anything. Really. I have only been here for a few months. My partner, who ran the shop before me, had a very bad encounter.
And you fear the same thing happening to you?
This is what happens around here. So I prefer to hold my tongue and do what is expected of me.
If you denounce them, we could end this and charge these men for their crime.
I can't take that risk. There are so many of them. Also, I would not be able to name them. Now, I would like to get back to my work. What we need is the money to return. Do you understand? We are very monitored.
I have a plan to stop the culprits, but I'm going to need your help. The next time one of these guards comes to squeeze money out of you, you must ask for more time. The man will threaten you, of course, and he will certainly bring his accomplices. But when they come back in full force to make you pay for your audacity, we will be there to apprehend them.
And if your plan fails, I'll end up like Renault. You don't understand.
Oh Gott, Junge, hier.
And what if I gave you money to pay for it? If the plan fails, you only have to give them that money. They have no interest in getting rid of those who earn them so much.
You are not wrong. Very well. I will do what you ask of me. But for God's sake, when they threaten me, intervene right away.
Fear not. We will not let them harm you. When should they be returning?
It's hard to predict. Given their habits, I would say in 2 days, maybe?
Perfect. I will not fail you.
So, verkaufen? Haben wir irgendwas zu verkaufen? So.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
2 Tage. Naja, jetzt machen wir einfach die mit Konstantin. So.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent. Cheer for the
So, weg. So.
Atuoi. Siens radi dau quint. Da dudach me in.
Attention, soldier!
Let me pass. I must see the chief of your village. Whatever could be so funny?
Now, who would you be to seek an audience with the governor?
I am Siora, daughter of Vladimir. My mother is Amal, the chief of our clan. I am here as an emissary of my people, and I must see your chief, your governor.
So you are a princess, then?
A what?
Let her pass! Your Majesty, I shall present you to the governor. Come.
Princess, Majesty, you are most confusing. But thank you for your help.
Gott raus, du Sack. So. Wegen was ist eigentlich Vasco dabei?
There you are, dear cousin. What is this? Who is this amazing person in your company?
I am Siora, daughter of Vladnid, daughter of Meb. My mother is the Mal, the chief of our clan.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Siora. This is incredible. You look so much alike you could be related. If you would allow me, Princess, I would like to confer a mission to my cousin. You need to visit the governors of the bridge and Teleme, to give them my formal regards, that sort of thing, but also to discover what they've managed to learn. They've been here much longer than we have. Perhaps they've made some inroads to finding a cure for the Malachor.
Forgive me, Mal, but I have a request for you. My people needs your help.
I thought we might discuss matters together at leisure, but please, speak your piece.
The Lions, the Bridge Alliance and my people are at war. My mother has sent me to you in search of allies. I fear that without your help, our clan will suffer great horrors. We have already lost so many souls.
This seems a sensible request. You know, though, we cannot go to war with our neighbors.
Perhaps there is a way to negotiate a ceasefire. The time to see things more clearly.
Excellent idea. I would be completely lost without you. Go and parley with, the Queen, dear cousin. Try and put an end to confrontations for the time being.
I will come with you. It will take more than one person to convince my mother to lay down our weapons.
Perfect. Take Kurt along with you and anyone you feel useful. I've been told that the roads are not safe. Safe travels, dear cousin. And watch out for yourself. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
Yep, genau. Danke und tschüss.
Desade, do you have a moment?
Was denn jetzt? Oh.
Thank you for coming. I know that you're very busy, but I need your help.
I'm listening, sir.
This island is vast, and we only know a tiny part of it. As you know, your uncle has asked me to draw maps to facilitate the merchants' travels. Alas, I'm slightly too old to be roaming the paths, setting up camps here and there. So I'd appreciate it if, as you travel, you mark the places you deem to be safe on your map.
Very well. I will take care of it, Professor.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. One more thing. Do you remember that gigantic creature that you defeated in Serene? Bringing a specimen to the city was obviously not a good idea. An accident was inevitable. But according to my sources, there are others of them on this island, and your uncle wishes to know more about them. I know that a scholar of the Alliance, Professor Serafedin, has also taken an interest in these creatures. I tried to contact him, but apparently he disappeared during an expedition to study them. Naturally, I cannot ask you to rummage through the entire island looking for him, but if you can find any trace of him, his studies on these giant creatures could be immensely useful.
Very well. If I find anything out, I'll let you know.
The road to knowledge is long and difficult, but this is the price of wisdom, de Sade.
So, wir sind fertig, danke. Ja, das können wir machen. Mehr haben wir nicht. Erkundungen, Fotografierung, ja. Da müssen wir immer noch warten. Ja, machen wir das. Die Schlacht der roten Dings. Und hier nebenan, gleich hier, haben wir unser Häuschen. Alles, was mit dem Zeichen an der Seite ist, ist unser Häuschen. Deine Unterkunft als Diplomat steht dir eine Unterkunft in der jeweiligen Hauptstadt der unterschiedlichen Nationen zur Verfügung. Du findest dort einen Werktisch, eine Truhe und deine Gefährten. Du kannst dich auch ausruhen und von diesem Ort aus reisen. Wunderbar. Ja, gucken wir mal jetzt, Werktisch hier. Was haben wir denn hier Schönes? Rüstung. Handschuhe. Was kann man da machen? Kampfhandschuhe. Rüstung. Okay. Naja, da werde ich das Handwerk eben ausbauen. So. Egal. So. Was? Achso, wir müssen raus, stimmt ja. Also hier kann man bauen und pipapo und Schlösser knacken, alles lernen. Ich will ja sowieso alles versuchen auslernen, diesmal in diesem Spielstand. Das wird uns zwar nicht immer gelingen, aber egal, jetzt ist der Händler da. Ja, die Mission kann man noch annehmen.
Why are you dressed like this?
Hello. I'm not one of your people. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate? Is that someone important?
Indeed. I'm in charge of diplomatic relationships with other nations.
So you'll be able to help me. My chief sent me to trade some items with your village, but there are these Bod Irony who do not want me to set up shop here.
These what?
Bod Irony. The Ironbacks. The warriors who protect this
So.
village. Every time I come, they take my items without giving me anything in exchange. Please, I don't understand how things work here.
Very well. Stay here. I'll try to clear this up.
Adlo Redaron Olmenawi. May the earth always be sturdy under your footsteps.
Ja. Machen wir später. Jetzt gehen wir erstmal in die Welt hinaus. Hier müssen wir eigentlich wichtiges... Ja, Erkundung. Ja, nochmal. Ach, wir müssen da raus. Aha. Ach, scheiße, alles hier. Ja gut, da können wir noch mit dem Verwalter Manfred reden.
Greedfall, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Das Ganze für uns tun.
I met an islander in the streets who was complaining to me about the guard's behavior.
Really?
It would seem that patrols have confiscated the goods he was hoping to sell several times.
Oh, I see. Indeed, I've been told about this man. The problem, Your Excellency, is that our orders are strict. Merchants who do not have a patent ratified by the minister cannot sell their goods in the street. And since your islander doesn't have one, I doubt he even knows what it is, my men have no choice but to confiscate his knickknacks.
I see. Thanks for clarifying that. I'll talk to the minister.
Is there anything else?
Nein.
No, thank you.
Okay. Muss erst angeschoben werden, die Frau. Dann geht sie durch die Tür. Wunderbar. Perfekt. So, jetzt aber raus hier. Ich könnte jetzt zu viel sein und überall hinfahren jetzt, die anderen Städte. Aber nein. Wir müssen ja das Dorf erkunden. Das Dorf finden. So, hier hauen wir mal noch ein paar Banditen aufs Maul.
Bit of poison on my tail. Then let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Perfekt. So. So, hier oben müsste noch eine Kiste stehen, wenn ich mich nicht ganz irre. Goldmünzen. Vor allen Dingen eine Goldmünze in einer Truhe. Perfekt. Hat sich gelohnt. So, da. Jetzt reisen wir. Das erste Mal. So, und hier kann man am Lager noch, wie viele Tränke haben wir denn? Ja. Days Gone, ja. 26 Heiltränke. Und wie viel Magietränke? Da könnt. Während langer Reisen kannst du bei Lagern umherziehender Händler Halt machen. Dort kannst du Gegenstände kaufen oder verkaufen, deine Gefährten verwalten oder auf deine Truhe zugreifen. Der Werktisch ermöglicht ohne mehr. Verkaufen. Wie kann man hier verkaufen? Angebot. Das sollte man vorher wissen. Das sollte man wirklich vorher wissen. So, und jetzt kaufen. Nee, was sollte ich denn? Tränke, Magietrank, da haben wir doch. Du hast du Elbe. Willst du haben 253, machen wir mal 10 oder 230. Da muss noch 40. So, jetzt können wir die Reise fortsetzen. So. In Ordnung. Ah, da sehe ich Tierchen. Schöne, tote Tierchen. Die haben da irgendwie einen Händler gemurkst. Ach, ich sehe das nicht noch. Oh, schon erledigt. Das war auch schwer, ein bisschen anders. Da habe ich auf die Presse gekriegt. Nicht die Viecher. Aber ich habe es trotzdem durchgejagt. So, Das ist Dorf von Siona? Siona, ja. Machen wir mal schlagen wir mal ein Lager auf. Lagerplätze. Du hast einen Lagerplatz entdeckt. Seine Position wird jetzt auf deiner Karte angezeigt. Eingezeichnet, meine Fresse. Du kannst von hier aus deine Reise antreten oder diesen Ort im Reiseinterface als Ziel auswählen. Hier kannst du deine Gefährten, deine Truhe ist hier und deine Werkstatt und Feuer. Schlafen? Ja. So. Na, ihr Knuppels. So, neues Reiseziel entdeckt.
The branches are reclaimed by the tree and bring strength to the village.
Da haben wir einen Händler. Ihr seht, da ist das Reiseziel, das neue. Der Reisestein, kann man sagen. Hier, da kann man reisen dran. So, jetzt haben wir ein Video.
Who do you think you are? By what right do you enter the home of our queen?
I'm the emissary of the Congregation of Merchants. I've come to meet your leader.
Come now, Arwand, you are not a watchdog. Where is my mother?
Siora, I didn't see you. You have come too late. Your mother has gone to wage a war. They left for Didekiden Nadagais only a few hours ago.
Oh no. We need to catch up with them. And avoid the shedding of blood. Please, haste.
Very well then. Let's be off.
Okay, jetzt müssen wir die Mutter aufhalten von ihr. Und damit rennen wir mal ein bisschen. Komm. Ja, wir werden schon rechtzeitig da sein. Keine Sorge. Direkter Zugriff auf die Karte der Region.
Wait. We should go left here. It's a more difficult path, but it's much shorter.
Look at the tracks. They chose to take the path on the right, it would seem.
Before a battle, it makes sense that they wanted to avoid a path with more danger.
If it is dangerous, let's not risk braving it when time is against us.
We risk meeting a great many beasts. But if we follow the warriors, we risk catching up with them too late to sway them.
Ja, nochmal. Falsch.
Thanks for listening to me.
Ich will die Biester haben.
I fear my mother may have already thrown herself into the battle.
Ja, kein ironisch dafür, wenn sie sich schon totgestürzt hat, die Mädel. Das ist halt deine Mutter. So. Schön, dass man hin und her wechseln kann. Sammelst du mal bitte ein? Das ist irgendwie... Das hasse ich auch an dem Spiel. Jetzt da lang, ja. Wo geht's denn da lang? Hm. Was ist denn? Was ist für irgendwas? Ach komm. Tja. Ich hab immer noch mein Schwert als Ersatz, wenn der Ring nicht mal weiterhilft. Was war das?
No, the battle rages on. My sister is surrounded. We have to help her come.
You're all ready.
Poison on my blade. Then let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. Let's see if you can ward off this thing.
Du ist nasty. You are too late, Siora. Mother has fallen, and we are defeated. No. This is not fair.
I am so sorry.
Who is this man? He resembles one of us, but is dressed like a Renaigze.
I am the ambassador of the Congregation of Merchants. I'm sorry for your loss.
The congregation? And what side are you on in this war? Those that massacre our people? Esel, calm down. You know that Mother sent me to seek out allies. You show up when the fight was nearly over. Was this part of your plan? You know that these monsters are taking our own. They must make honorable amends.
Naja.
We did our best to come as fast as we could. And I fought by your side. Please, please take the time to at least hear me out. There has already been enough death and you are wounded. This is not the time for vengeance.
You have a gift for words. And you resemble us. But you are tainted like all the others. You are trying to turn me away from my duty to protect your allies. Stand aside.
No, you won't.
You want to arrest me? You will be the first to pay for these debts!
Oh, God.
That's enough! Have you calmed down yet?
You defeated me. But that changes nothing. These monsters massacred my mother and my people. I will not allow this crime to go unpunished. Eseld, rather than fighting amongst ourselves, we should be tending to the wounded. You speak truly. I am too weak to fight or to help you. I shall return to the village. Quawalan said, little sister. We must also find my mother. Her body, if she has passed on to death.
Look at all this horror. How do you hope?
Look for her banner. She carries the mark of our clan.
Gott, nee. Hat das jetzt nicht geklappt? Verdammt nochmal. Wir haben nur vier Stunden um... Was? Ach, da hockt ihr noch. Bitte sehr. Oh, hin. Boah, sag mal, wie bin ich denn hier? Das ist ja schön. So. Müssen wir jetzt langsam mir neue Heilmittel da.
By what name did you call this place again?
Dadida Keaton Nada Gaze. There was once a battle in the past. A great victory for our clans.
Strange indeed. These walls are completely foreign to the styles of your own dwellings. Does this name that you gave the ruins mean anything in particular?
Yes. It means ruins of the first
Da oben ist noch einer.
I would like to dig around a little on the site.
Ja.
You might be able to unearth clues as to who actually built them.
You can walk now. Return to the village. We must make sure that there are no more survivors. Another warrior who survived. I do not think that we will find any more of them now. We healed them all, thanks to you. May the grass always be soft beneath your feet.
So. Einsammeln kann man nicht so viel.
I beg of you, help me.
And still you dare to breathe. How can you hope that I am here to save you?
No,
What have you done with my mother?
Pity, I beg of you. I don't want to die.
Then answer!
So you're... Stop. Look at yourself. You're acting like a beast.
A beast has far more majesty than these monsters who have traded their souls.
They have taken her. The Queen. They took her.
Then she must still be alive. They would not have bothered to carry away a corpse.
She would have chosen death before capture. They must have wanted her alive. We must find her.
If your mother was in the hands of Bridge, they'd have taken her to the closest camp.
Promise me that we will do everything we can to bring her back.
Okay, jetzt können wir noch die Ruinen hier durchsuchen. So, ich schlage mal hier ein Lager auf. Zweite hier. Dagegen natürlich. Na! Warum macht er das nicht gleich?
Look, there are some images on these walls. This is the first time I've seen these drawings so closely.
You've never come here. You certainly seem to know the place.
This site is sacred and taboo. Everyone knows where it is, but no one ever comes here. All these colors are so beautiful. I never would have imagined that they could create something so delicate.
Who are you talking about?
of those who built these lodgings, that my ancestors vanquished in a past war.
You know who they were?
I only know the legend of the Kid and the Daigis.
I'm listening.
It is said our people lived peacefully until the men appeared from the sea, intent on making our lands their own. They dug great caverns into the earth, ripped down our forests, destroying everything in their wake. They were evil. The warriors killed so many people that even their own people came to fear them. Here they built a terrible city that spewed out clouds of cinder and dirt. Our kings and queens were desperate. They went to the heart of our island, and the island heard them. From the woods appeared the first guardian. He was taller than a city, and with each step it smashed a lodging. It was a guardian of Rat, and the city could not resist him. Since then, the earth answers our call for magic, and in exchange, we become all Manawi, in keeping with the pacts our kings and queens once made.
It is a very sad and terrible legend. I wonder who these people from the sea could have been. People from the continent, no doubt. Our Malachor might well be the cursed result of that war from another age. We have nothing more nor anyone else to find here. I must report all we've learned to Constantine.
So. Also hier braucht man Stärke.
I need a bit of practice.
Level 3. Dieses hier. Das werde ich als nächstes holen. Ja. Dann kommt. Da haben wir erstmal Level 1. Mit Konstantin noch nicht. Wir werden erstmal mit der Mutter. Warte mal. 1 Tag und 9 Stunden. So.
More spells.
You've no magic left. Drink a potion.
Let's see if you can ward off this fight.
Was stimmt schon wieder nicht? Wird nichts angezeigt. Wo ich für die Mutter hin muss. Toll. Ach. Mein Lesen kann es klar im Vorteil.
Honor Manawi. My mother is still held in this outpost near Vegigedor. I must do everything I can to free her from the lion's claws. So, will you accompany me?
Yep.
We will do everything we can to free her. Do not worry. Let's go.
So. Und der muss jetzt da irgendwo in der Richtung sein. Hinter mir. Da. Okay. Dann gehen wir mal da lang. Wahrscheinlich müssen wir auch, das Gute ist dran, ne? Der kann unendlich lange rennen. Keine Ausdauer, nix. Der rennt und rennt und rennt und rennt. Und die Verbrecher.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Sind die alle von mir hier?
Come and taste my saber.
Alter, ich muss dich nicht mal berühren. Ein paar Goldmünzen. 2 Goldmünzen. Oh ja, die Waldfee, haben die ein Vermögen.
Bit of
Oh.
poison on my blade. And let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Den weg. Au, ich hab mir der nur doch noch in die Fresse gehauen.
Ward off this fate.
Galle. Ich spucke auch gleich Gift um Galle, du. So, Außenposten. Du Lappending. Vor allen Dingen ist derselbe Außenposten von derselben Brückencrew, wo wir in der ersten Hauptstadt den Quacksalber festgenommen haben für die und die Flüchtlinge versteckt haben vor der Inquisition. Und die fährt uns hier in den Rücken.
Halt! Who goes there?
De Sardet. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
Oh, well, you can come in, Your Excellency. But this savage, on the other hand...
Am I the one you call a savage, Renaigze?
This young lady is the princess of her people and she is with me. As such, I would appreciate if you let us through.
Very well, Your Excellency. Please go and find the captain. I'd feel better knowing that he gave you his endorsement.
Was? Der will wirklich eine Schnauze haben oder was? Einfach ein Lappensoldat. So.
Well, who are you?
De Sardet, legate of the merchant congregation. Allow me to introduce Siora, the daughter of Queen Bladnid, whom you faced on the battlefield. We understand that you brought her mother here, and I would like to negotiate her liberation.
A liberation? That'll prove difficult. She's dead.
No! You let her die! You may even have finished her off like an agonizing animal!
We didn't need to. When we collected her up from the battlefield, she was severely wounded. She died on the way to the camp.
I want to see her body, Hon Al-Manawi. Please. I must see her.
Can we see her, Captain?
If you're the one who's asking, Your Excellency, it should be possible. You're in luck. We were thinking about getting rid of it, but we received the order to keep her body. It's still at the infirmary. Ask the doctor. He'll show it to you.
Thank you, Captain. Siora.
Naja, ich bin aber nicht mehr so höflich.
Let's go see her now. I need to.
Sage nicht mehr, thank. Ach nee, halt.
The infirmary must be the building on the right.
Sage nicht mehr,
near the
thank you,
camp
Captain.
entrance. Let's go.
So.
Who are you? Are you looking for a doctor?
I am the legate of the congregation, and this is Siora, the daughter of the queen whose remains you're keeping.
I would like to see her. I need to see her. Please.
My condolences, madam. The body of your mother is back there, in the room on the left.
Okay.
I should give you some privacy while you're mourning. We won't be far.
And the varstir tu matir. Men sida denon mil frichteman. I must take her with me on Almanawi. We must perform the rituals.
The captain said that he was instructed to keep her body. It will not be easy to convince him to disobey.
I do not care about the captain's orders. She is my mother. She must be given back to the earth.
So, let's go back to see him and try to make him change his mind.
You can try, but with all due respect, I doubt that you will succeed. He will not want to draw attention to himself by disobeying this order.
What do you mean?
I believe he is a traitor, and that he made a deal with Telemi.
Those are some serious accusations, even for a member of the Guard. Why would you believe such a thing?
I overheard a conversation that got me thinking, and I also saw certain documents.
We could use them to pressure him. Did you take them?
No, that would be too risky. I do not want to get into trouble. But I suppose they would still be amongst his other belongings.
Will they let us rummage through this place without protesting?
Most of the guards returned to Hikmet after the battle was over. If you are discreet, you should be able to enter the officer's building.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Shouldn't you ask the captain first? Maybe he'll change his mind.
You're right. Let's try talking to him before rummaging through the camp.
Nein, mit dem Captain reden wir jetzt nicht, das bringt ja eh nichts. Wir gehen gleich mal hier hin. So.
The doctor was right.
Okay.
They are trafficking weapons illegally with San Mateos. If word reaches Hikmet, these men will face a...
Notiz vom Hauptmann des Außenpostens in Belgrad. Roderick, du musst mich heute Abend zu einer Zusammenkunft begleiten, die in der Nähe des großen Baumes im kleinen Wald im Westen stattfindet. Wie immer wirst du für deine Dienste entlohnt werden. Sag niemandem ein Wort davon. Du weißt, was wir riskieren, wenn jemand von unserem kleinen Handelsgeschäft erfährt. Yep.
None of these documents are signed. The captain managed to cover his tracks. Here's a document that could be useful. They're meeting with the buyers.
Then we should go there. He won't be able to...
Hier kann man Mission annehmen.
There's a risk that he will react violently, but we have no other choice.
Let's go then. I know this place. It is further down the road, near a large tree.
Aber dafür gibt es keinen Hinweis, wo die sind. Die Missionen. Tagebuchseite eines Soldaten. Die Gruppe der Eingeborenen, die ich beobachten sollte, verbringt viel Zeit im Wald. Trotz meiner Befehle habe ich es nicht gewagt, ihnen dorthin zu folgen. Viel zu viele wilde Tiere schleichen dort umher herum. Ich frage mich, was diese Wilden dazu bringt, ihr Leben im Wald zu riskieren. Ja. Das wirst du wohl nie verstehen. Deshalb musst du von dieser Welt nun mal gehen. So, das müsste...
Here we are. This is the tree that was mentioned. Let's hide while we wait for them to arrive. Well, Captain, you have some peculiar friends for a man who obeys the Alliance.
You? What are you doing here?
We stumbled upon some strange documents and wanted to see for ourselves if there was any truth to them.
Sorry, my friends. If you want our shipment, then we need to get rid of this nosy legate.
Captain, you are making a grave mistake. All we want is to negotiate.
I want the body of my mother.
Poison on my blade. And let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. Let's see if you can ward off this.
Enough!
Monsters.
I surrender! I would never have thought that you would dare to attack allies of the congregation.
It seems to me that you were the one who attacked. How did you put it? This nosy legate. Had you simply listened to us, Captain, this fight would not have taken place. All we wanted was for you to respectfully deliver the body of the Queen to her village.
And will you stay silent about what you saw?
We're neutral. Trading amongst yourselves does not concern us.
In that case, very well. I'll return to the outpost and ensure it's done.
Now I would like for us to return to my village. I am eager to reunite with my sister.
In that case, let's return to Vidrais.
Ja. Huch! Wir haben 2 Fähigkeitspunkte. 2. Nee, dann nehmen wir jetzt mal Schusswaffen. Die können wir dann auch noch. Attribute. Mentale Kraft. Brauchen wir unbedingt. Talente. Stufe 9 erst. So, jetzt kann ich die Schusswaffe da ausrüsten. Aber man kann sie nicht so einsetzen, weil da Schusswaffen. Wir tun sie erstmal zubeißen nach unten. Da unten weiß ich, was da hinkommt. Nachher, aber das können wir ja später, deswegen können wir das erstmal so machen.
Iselt. Our mother. I know, Siora. And the worst hearsay. Some men delivered her remains here. They said that it was thanks to you. And the Renagze legate. Thank you. We will be able to pay homage to our mother. Why are there mind shakers here, Iselt? I meant to tell you about it. They came saying that our mother had made an agreement with Teleme. But Mater did not tell me about it. She didn't say anything to me either. I do not like this, Iselt. These people want to drive us away from the land. I know. But we need help after the defeat. And they say that she made a promise set in stone. The spirits of the people of our village would have to go to the light, and in exchange they'd help us against the lions. This is impossible. Mater would never have done such a thing. They are lying, I'm certain of it. They may be. But if there really is a promise set in stone, we cannot break it. And we will have to bury our mother according to their rituals. We must verify it. I will not stand there while these mind shakers take our village.
...17 Stunden noch. So. Was sollen die denn?
Hello, my child. What a pleasure to see someone come to us with such eagerness. Do you want to hear the word of Saint Matthias and come into the light?
Not really, Father. My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. What can we do for you?
What exactly do you hope to do in this village?
Well, bring light to these naive souls, of course. When we spread the word of Saint Matthias, I'm sure they will embrace our faith with fervor.
Anything else, my child?
I must leave you.
May the enlightened guide you.
Okay, können wir jetzt aktuell noch nichts machen. Wir sprechen mal mit Konstantin drüber, darüber die neuen Missionen. Das werden wir jetzt auch machen. Das war es dann für heute erstmal dann. muss noch runterladen und das andere hochladen. Den ersten Part auf YouTube. Meine Damen und Herren. Haben wir denn irgendwas Neues gedroppt oder so? Hier ist doch irgendwas. Okay, können wir gleich mal verkaufen. Na hallo, mach doch mal. Der hat doch jetzt 70. Der hat aber hier 72, aber Schlossknacken und alles geht weg. Und von anderen. Ach du Scheiße, stimmt ja. Hä? Ach, die kann man hier im Lager anziehen. Ach so. Warte mal, was war denn das? Tunika. Cool. Die was Neues. Helm. Dame-Institution, alte Dinge. So mehr, aber da ist nichts drin mit Institution. Brauchen wir das? Nee, zurzeit brauchen wir das nicht. Das werden wir dann beim nächsten Punkt mal lernen. Ja, jetzt warte mal, jetzt muss ich mal gucken. Hast du irgendwelche Ringe? Was ist das? Nahringmentalle? 317, ach scheiße, kann ich mehr an die letzten. Haha. Aber gucken wir erstmal. Können wir uns auch nicht leisten. Toll, toll, toll. Priesterring hat er noch. Komm. So. Haben wir erstmal einen neuen Ring. Weil es könnte wichtig werden. Unsere Bude so. So, sieht aus wie ein Soldat. Konstantin.
Cousin! You have returned to me. Your absence was sorely felt.
We don't appear to be in top form. Are house intrigues keeping you from finding proper sleep?
No, nothing to bring me nightmares as of yet. I'm blaming it on the change of diet. Now, tell me what adventures you've been up to. If you only knew how bored I grow behind these walls.
We were not able, alas, to stop the clash between the forces of the Alliance and Siora's clan. We arrived at the village and the battlefield too late. The Queen fell.
I'm extremely sorry for your loss, Princess.
Thank you. My sister survived, fortunately, and we are recovering from this tragedy together. But our clan was extremely weakened by this battle and by recent events.
We shall keep a close eye on the Bridge Alliance and their undertakings. Rest assured,
You should know that the battle took place in the middle of ancient ruins. The ruins were quite strange. We discovered a fresco that I'm certain was crafted by continental hands.
Really? And how ancient are these ruins? Could they date back to the first landings of the Bridge Alliance?
They date much farther back than their arrival would explain. My mother and my grandmother have always known them.
Siora told me of a legend that spoke of them, about a people from the sea that were vanquished there.
Do you think it was the Nords?
It is not our custom to found a landlocked settlement. We have our islands, and it is enough for us.
If they are ancient, perhaps your people once practiced older customs. This story is troubling, but it reminds me of something that I once read in the reports of Lady Morange. You should go and find her. Perhaps she could tell us more about them.
Very well.
Anything else?
Any news of your parents?
No. With the time it takes to travel to the continent, it's not surprising. But I don't miss them. My father's next letter will certainly be full of his usual disdain. As for my mother, you know her. She's probably too busy planning her next assassination to have noticed my absence.
Jetzt kann ich nochmal fragen, aber brauchen wir ja nicht.
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Oben. Was ist oben? Warte mal, wir gehen mal hoch.
I don't have the key. Locked.
Wir so unbedingt das nächste Mal das Schloss knacken lernen. Hier müsste das Bad sein. Interessant. Ach, da wird die Wäsche gewaschen, oder? War das nicht so früher? Oder wird der Rücken geschrubbt? Das würde Aua tun. So, gehen wir mal gucken in seinem Büro, ob da irgendwas Wichtiges ist. Kommen wir hier rein? Ah, das ist er. Okay, hier unten ist er. Ach Mist, das haben wir ins... Verdammt. Jetzt haben wir es vergeigt. Wieso verschließt er sein Bürozimmer? Ich glaube, jetzt haben wir es vergeigt.
Minister.
Your Excellency, it is always an honor. How may I serve you?
I would like to talk to you about an islander who's trying to set up shop in our city. Since he doesn't have a patent, his wares get confiscated as soon as he receives them.
And you want me to provide him with the said patent? I would be delighted to show you the procedure to follow so that we may study his request. You'll understand that we cannot give an authorization without having determined the value of the goods beforehand. We must determine the tax rate according to this value, determine the best emplacement for this business. In short, these things take time. A lot of time.
I'm certain that my cousin will be delighted to hear that our relations with the natives are progressing in a significant way. And he will probably be very grateful to the minister who helped their first merchant to set up shop in our city.
Indeed. I seem to recall reading a circular on the necessity of establishing good relations with the natives. We could accelerate things by leaving some formalities for later.
I would think so too.
Very well. In that case, here's the patent that will allow your protégé to legally pursue his activity in the city. You should give him this copy. The other one will be kept in the archives. However, one of my representatives will visit his stall for the estimation and to determine the tax rate in accordance with the...
Thanks a lot, Minister. Looking forward to seeing you again.
Would you like anything else?
That'll be all.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Ja, so schnell geht das. Charisma ist sehr wichtig, Intuition ist sehr wichtig für Magie. Menschen, wenn man das nicht hoch gehabt hätte, jetzt die Charisma, dann hätte ich da ganz wieder hochlatschen müssen, ganz nach oben zu den einen Herrn da oben, der da gesessen hat. Dann hätte ich da ein Empfehlungsschreiben mir holen müssen. Na komm, wir befragen noch Lady Morgan. So, die ist ja Gott sei Dank hier.
Good day, Lady Morange. Do you remember me?
Of course. Sir de Sardet, isn't it? I hope that you and your cousin have grown to like it here. But I have little reason to believe you have paid me a visit to exchange civilities. Can I be of service?
What do you know about the ruins found to the northwest of here?
The site that the natives call Didakidnadagase.
That is not how we pronounce it, but yes, we are speaking of the same place.
Your language is difficult to master, but I find it fascinating. To answer your question, I had countless questions about the place when our explorers and scouts first brought back sketches. Intrigued, I went there. I noted the architecture and their decorations. It is certain that they bear a striking resemblance with continental constructions, but they are more ancient. Too old to have been recently built by the Bridge Alliance settlers when they first set foot on the island. I even questioned the natives, but they only spoke of a people of the sea. My first thoughts went to the Nauts, but they're not known for building large towns, less so cities. There are other ruins on a cliff to the east of here. Perhaps they hide the key to this mystery. I hoped to organize an expedition, but the region is dangerous and hard of access. We explored mines at the bottom of the cliff, but we were not able to find an access to the plateau. If the mystery of these ruins intrigues you as much as me, it is in that direction that you should begin to look for answers. Can I help you with any other matter?
Ja.
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
So. Wir machen jetzt mal Oh, der ist noch nicht fertig. Okay. So. Das war's. Haben lang genug hier rumgeeiert jetzt heute. Ich muss ja noch gleich hochladen. Sonst würde ich es schade finden, wenn ihr auf YouTube das nicht hier auch noch sehen könnt. So, ich wünsche euch noch einen schönen Mittwochnachmittag. Mittwochabend dann. und eine geruhsame Nacht morgen kommt, komme ich mit WLAN, also die genannte Dyramo live 15:30 Uhr, könnt ihr einschalten. Ich weiß noch nicht, was es gibt, hat sie noch nicht geschrieben. Muss ich gleich nochmal schreiben und fragen. Ja, ich schätze mal, es geht auf Borderlands oder auf The Division 2. Weil das Spiel ist ja schon lange draußen, Division 2. Borderlands auch. Der Vorgänger vom ersten Teil ist das. Den zocken wir. Und dann haben wir da stehen, da noch Borderlands 2. Das werden wir dann hinterher reinhängen. Den ersten Teil weiß ich nicht. Ich glaube nicht, aber wir werden Borderlands 2 zocken. Ja. Borderlands 3, mal gucken, ob wir uns das holen. Ansonsten war es dann mit Borderlands, dann ist das Spiel dann erstmal weg. Ich weiß nicht, ob wir nochmal Fallout 76 anfangen. Also weitermachen, weil ich habe es ja noch drauf. Es geht auch wieder bei mir, aber ich glaube nicht, dass WLAN die Haufen Updates herunterlädt. Da ist ja ein ganzes Wochenende die PlayStation damit beschäftigt. Ja, das sind Informationen, aber naja, mal sehen, mal gucken. So, ich wünsche euch einen schönen Mittwochnachmittag. Haut rein und tschüss.